May your soul find peace in the depths of the misty sea.
Who are you?
You have come, child. Please, wait while I complete this final rite. May you be reborn within the bosom of Mother Embla. Greetings, child. I roam as the ferrywoman of the misty sea. Or, if you prefer a more personal touch, you may call me Lady Nightfall. Having journeyed here, I've heard the whispers of a wandering soul in this place. Thus I've come to guide her back to the misty sea.
A wandering soul?
Yes. Child, do you too hold a departed soul in your thoughts?
How did you know?
My eyes can see the longings of souls. As I guided her, I glimpsed all she held dear. And among these visions, I saw you.
She was a friend of mine. I failed to protect her. She must be disappointed in me.
Quite the opposite. Many souls I've witnessed depart with intense grievances and bitterness, their cries thick as the fog along the riverbanks. But her voice was very gentle. It bore no sorrow, anger, nor resentment. Only expressions of gratitude and blessings. Perhaps those were meant for you.
But
I refuse to accept this ending.
Child, I have lived long and bid farewell to countless souls, and I've heard such words time and again. Just as plants succumb to wildfires and bugs perish in storms, impermanence is a part of life. Sooner or later, death touches us all. Rather than cursing fate's indifference and cruelty, or lamenting our frailty, we can choose to cherish the memories we hold dear. After all, if death is the inevitable, then every moment alive is a miracle that defies the odds, isn't it? I believe that the gentle soul who journeyed to the misty sea would also wish that when you recall your time together, you'd find yourself smiling, not crying with grief.
What's the misty sea like?
The misty sea is the cradle and resting place of life for Charons. Souls of the deceased return there, and the living emerge from it. Life flowing in endless cycles.
if that's the case...
Can I go to the misty sea and bring her back?
Were it someone else asking, my answer would be this. The cycle of life and death is a universal law, not to be defied by human might. However, child, I sense You are bound by an unusual destiny. One day, when you have garnered enough strength to confront this world's unveiled truths, and even challenge its very laws, perhaps then might you step into the river of life, to its terminus, the misty sea, where the departed souls await beyond the veil of time.
You mean?
I am merely an observer by the riverbank. The answer to this question must be discovered by yourself. If your heart truly yearns for it, then proceed on your path. Godspeed, dear child.
Misty sea, departed souls, world's truth and its laws.
Where was that?
You've embarked on your journey. Perhaps you've explored new places and have met new friends. You seem sad.
Yes. I had a sad dream. Well, I'm not sure if it was a dream. I feel like I've lost something important.
Trying hard to hold on to something, yet it slips away like sand through our fingers. Time and life. It's all like this. To be born is to be destroyed. To meet is to part ways. The only thing that ever lasts in this world is oblivion.
Damn.
Where are you going?
Like you, I'm starting my own journey.
Wait! Who are you?
My name is... Our paths may cross again one day.
Once again. In the collapsing dream, that voice whispered through the wind. Only this time, I finally made it out. Like tree roots eagerly absorbing every drop of water, I endeavored to engrave that name in my mind. That name is...
I'd never seen such a huge filthoid before. My head was spinning, and I couldn't move my arms or legs.
I knew I'd soon be returning to the Misty Sea and the bosom of Mother Embla, but I didn't expect that day to come so soon. Then, he suddenly charged forward. When I opened my eyes, he was already shielding me from that filthoid. He wasn't exactly strong, but he bravely stared down the filthoid, not backing down an inch.
And then that giant filthoid leapt up, slammed down, and you both fell. Then you fought side by side and took it down. Then a man named Outsider popped up. And then...
Oh, Elisa, no spoilers, please.
You've told your Glevum pit adventure 3 times already. I wish I had a coin for every time you told that story.
Well, I haven't told Fred yet, so, right, that's what happened in the pit.
Oh, you must really like your new friend Psyche, because you're especially talkative today. Not that you're ever really quiet.
Am I?
I've indeed never heard this story before. Let Psyche finish.
All right. Now, where was I? Oh, Elisa already finished the second half for me. Oh, I just thought of something I haven't told you guys. That person isn't from around here, but from a place far beyond Hyperborea. A small island to the south. He told me there's golden sand and white rosemary on that island. And the sea, it's as big as 100 lamenting lakes put together. There is also a giant heaven tree there. But unlike the one in Ice Lake, the breeze through the treetops is warm. Sailors use the heaven tree as a beacon at sea.
See? Warm breezes. A heaven tree that's not just cold foxica in factories, but a beacon for sailors. Has that person ever stood under the heaven tree? From there, does the heaven tree look sparkling and magnificent? Like in the songs by those wandering bards.
About the sand you mentioned just now, I've heard that the sand by the sea is soft and smooth, and stepping on it feels like stepping on flour, not at all rough on the feet. And the sand is also very clean because of the waves, so it doesn't dirty your feet, right?
He didn't mention any of this. I'll ask for you all next time.
What's the point in knowing all this when we can't even leave Ice Lake?
That's true.
No, it's not like that. Think of it this way. Hunt shares tales of the fox hunter's adventures, and Mia tells us about all kinds of fish hiding beneath the ice of the lamenting lake. Carolina gives us a fascinating glimpse into the novel lives of the ladies in the inner city. Elisa offers unique takes on old fairy tales, and Fred shares clever cleaning tricks. Even if we don't get to experience all this firsthand, it's still wonderful to hear them from those who did.
Oh, it's really cool to learn so much when our lives are about to end. So we can take all this knowledge straight to the grave. Don't you find that ironically cruel?
You do have a point, but I still feel there's more to it. I know my days are numbered. There's no denying that. But if I just sit here doing nothing, simply waiting for that day to come, then I couldn't forgive myself, even in the grave. So I tend flowers, read, go on adventures, and share stories with everyone. I always feel that I should busy myself with something, anything. Perhaps then, when that day comes, I'll have fewer regrets. But I didn't mean to upset you, Elisa. I'm sorry. I'll try to keep my mouth shut from now on.
Huh? But, Psyche, you're the only one willing to talk to me ever since Hunt left.
Don't worry about it. I was just speaking off the cuff. I'd actually miss your chatter if it was gone.
Okay. I'm glad you're not upset, Elisa.
next time you see that person, could you ask about the golden sand for me?
And about the Heaven Tree.
Sure. I'll keep all this in mind. I'll ask for you next time I see him. Elisa, I'm back. I brought you some bread. I bet you've skipped the meals again. I'm not going anywhere until you finish it.
Why waste food? We're all going to leave the world soon anyway.
Don't say that. Do you see that plant over there? It'll eventually wither for sure. But we still water and take care of it so that it'll bloom one day.
But what if it never blooms?
Then, just watching it sprout and grow bigger is still wonderful, isn't it?
Forget it. I don't have your green thumb. By the way, what was that person doing here earlier? He's not a deteriorator, so why the frequent visits? Is he a spy for the Security Bureau?
You mean him? He's not a local. He now works as a fox hunter and has nothing to do with the Security Bureau. I think he was here for a commission. I heard he found something Dr. Henrik needs. If it helps, maybe we, never mind.
Didn't you say you went out of town with that person yesterday and got an earful from Dr. Henrik?
Huh? Yes.
Then why still mix up with him? Since he's not one of us, and not with the Security Bureau, he has nothing to do with us, right?
I just thought there might be something I could do.
Honestly, Psyche, I don't understand you sometimes. He is just a stranger, and might just leave Ice Lake tomorrow. He doesn't even know what will happen to you. You know it. Everyone here is not long for this world. Yet you're always out helping others, giving away flowers, making meals, telling stories, helping travelers with accommodations. What's the point? Maybe you should stop meddling in other people's business and focus on yourself more.
You have a point, but you got one thing wrong. I'm not as selfless as you think. To be more precise, I did all those things for myself. I'm not afraid of dying. No, that's an overstatement. I am afraid, but what terrifies me even more than death is the idea of disappearing. Once you're forgotten, it's like the very evidence of your existence just gets wiped away.
So you go out of your way to help as many people as possible, hoping they'll remember you for as long as they can. Is that it?
Yes. I'm actually very selfish. You're right. He will leave one day. He doesn't belong here. I've always known that he is different. Unlike us, trapped in Ice Lake forever. And that's exactly why I want to be friends with him. So that he will carry memories of me while going on wonderful adventures around the world. I've read about the never-setting sun in Asgard to the north, the cloud-capped tower of Elysium down south, and further east, the star-bound ships of Huashu.
But you'll be gone by then.
But I'll live on in his memories. That way, it's like my life continues with him.
How do you know for sure that he will remember you?
I'm not sure. I'm not as smart as you. I don't understand many things, and I don't know how to make people remember me more. So I just try my luck. Like, chatting with him, listening to his problems,
and helping out with things. Hopefully, that will leave more of an impression in his memory. It's really just a shot in the dark, though.
You can be such a fool sometimes, Psyche. Maybe give him a gift. But please, no more of your flowers.
Huh? Then what should I get him?
Something that won't break or go bad easily, that's for sure. It should be durable, special, and easy for him to carry around at all times. Ideally, something practical. That way, it might always remind him of you.
That's a great idea. I've got it. I have the perfect treasure to give him.
The camera.
Thanks, Elisa. You really are much smarter than me. All right, you need to eat the bread now. And I'm going to water that plant. Where's the watering can? Ah, there it is.
Why did I even say that? Guess I'm also a fool. Never mind.
I should have come a bit later to give you more time to say goodbye.
Dr. Henrik, do you mean...
I mean that, kid. It was hard letting go of him when he grasped your hand, wasn't it?
Yeah. You always see right through me, but I know that even though he was right in front of me, he was actually very far away. As far as Ice Lake is from the ocean. So even though he reached out, I couldn't really grasp his hand. Just as I tried so hard to look at him, but couldn't see anything.
Psyche, there's something I want you to know. The development of anti-deterioration medication is finished.
Already? I thought the research would take longer.
I started the research years ago, but put it aside after Haley's death. I only picked it up again for you. For all of you. Fortunately, all the previous theoretical data is still fresh in my mind. And with that piece of the Crystallo of Stella, I managed to replicate most of the experimental steps.
That's great. Your research succeeded. But this is good news, right? Why do you still look so sad?
It's complicated. Crystallo is highly unstable. Under specific medicinal catalysts, it can suppress the process of deterioration, or accelerate it. The conditions triggering each process are only minutely different. Sadly, all the relevant pharmacological texts from Huashu were lost in Hyperborea, and I can't verify each step of my work purely through theory. The only option is clinical trials. But I can't bring myself to test an unverified new drug on you.
Perhaps your kindness is why the research on the anti-deterioration drug hasn't progressed further. Dr. Henrik, please allow me to help you with the clinical trials.
Hypnos House was founded to alleviate suffering. If I use you for experiments, how am I any different from the Legion?
It's not like that. You've been taking care of us, going out of your way to ease our pain. But the pain hasn't disappeared. You've simply taken it upon yourself. So please, let me share some of that burden.
It's more complicated than you might think. Do you realize what could happen if you take that medicine?
I'm not sure if I get this right. Do you mean it might work, but also might not?
There's a 50-50 chance. You could recover and gain a second chance at life, or your condition could deteriorate rapidly. You might even be robbed of your last moments.
Dr. Henrik, I've made up my mind. The anti-deterioration drug is a chance to ease the pain of us all. Even if the chances of success are slim to none, I'd still like to help with your research. Besides, I feel like I've changed. I'm not who I used to be.
What do you mean?
I've changed ever since I met someone and went on an adventure. I've become much greedier. I now yearn for more time, more of everything. I wish to hold someone's hand and escape Ice Lake, to travel to far-off lands. I wish to grow older, so that one day I'll become a wrinkled old lady, sitting in the square, feeding birds and sharing stories of my youth with children. I once thought that making the most of my last days was enough, but now I want more. I want to live. So, Dr. Henrik, please allow me to help with the research.
If fate decides I can't live like a person, then at least let me die like one. That was Haley, my daughter's last wish. You and her are so alike, yet so different. To live like a person. I understand your wish now. Fate, grant me mercy just this once. Allow me to help her fulfill this wish.
And it did not succeed.
How boring. Treasure the end.
The great magician always said the world beyond the nest was dangerous, that only inside could the little nightingale be truly safe. But the nest, though warm and snug, held only a sliver of sky. Then one day, Mr. Unicorn came visiting, all the way from a faraway land, and spoke of wonders beyond the horizon. Of towering trees whose branches brushed the moon, of oceans cradling 100 islands in their arms. The little nightingale longed to perch on those moonlit boughs, to greet each blooming flower, to visit the squirrels in their cozy little dens. She dreamed of riding on clouds, gliding beside the sea swallows in the sky, of splashing through the waves with fish that danced and leapt.
Fina.
Outsider, you're home early. Did something happen?
Something very important, actually. Today marks apprentice magician Fina's very first adventure. So I came back early to wish her luck.
Huh?
I saw your storybook. You really want to see the world out there, don't you? Well, I've decided. Your adventure begins today.
But didn't you say it's dangerous outside? That there are bad sorcerers everywhere?
That's exactly why this great mage has cast the strongest protection spell he knows. Those nasty sorcerers won't dare come near. But, just like in the story, magic doesn't last forever. So you can only go out during the day and don't wander too far, or the spell will wear off.
Got it!
All right? Now I'm leaving her in your care. You've probably figured it out. Fina's had a complicated past. It's behind her now, but I still worry someone might recognize her. And that could cause trouble.
Then why not go with her yourself?
It's supposed to be a fun little make-believe adventure. Not quite the same with some grown-up hovering over her.
Oh, poor old outsider. You've turned into one of those boring grown-ups.
Shush. I promise she could go on her own. If I follow her around, she'll think I don't trust her. Besides, she seems to really like you, Mr. Unicorn. So just do me a favor, Captain. You're the best.
I don't work for free, you know.
Fair enough. Name your price. Dinner? Chores? Or I'll call you boss for a whole month. Anything but asking me to bark like a dog.
What a pity. I was hoping to polish up my animal training skills.
I'm never gonna live that one down, am I? All right, time to shadow her. I'm counting on you, Mr. Unicorn. Guardian extraordinaire.
Huh? Mark's not coming today?
No, he said he's helping his mum at the store. So it's just the three of us today.
No, only 3? That's no fun. We need one more player. Let's see. Hey, look, it's Outsider's vampire sister.
Huh? What's a vampire sister?
Just Outsider's sister. Duh. I've never seen her come out of the house during the day. Only vampires do that, right?
Really? A real vampire? Think she can help count our pebbles? I swear they keep disappearing.
But you said she never comes out, and now she's right there.
Well, maybe she leveled up. She's not scared of the sun anymore.
Oh, that's even scarier.
Hi.
Ah! Don't bite me! Help!
No, you've got it wrong. My name's Fina. I'm just a regular human, like you. So, you're not a vampire? Oh, then who's gonna help with my pebbles?
I'd rather the kitten stole them all than let a vampire count them.
Then how come you never come outside if you're not a vampire?
I get sick a lot, so I usually stay home and rest.
That sucks. Being sick is the worst.
My mum says if your body's weak, you've got to exercise more.
Exactly. Fina, you just need to run 100 laps around the square every morning. You'll be super strong in no time.
Thanks for the advice, but I'm not much of a runner. Just walking around here is already a lot for me.
Then, Fina, wanna play with us? Playing counts as exercise too, right?
Oh, good point. And we're one short anyway. Fina, come and play Greedy Gobbler with us.
I'd love to, but what's Greedy Gobbler? I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh, it's super easy. I'll teach you. One person plays the Greedy Gobbler, and the rest of us are roasted potatoes. When the game starts, the gobbler closes their eyes, and the potatoes sneak off to hide. Once the gobbler finishes counting to 60, they open their eyes and go hunting. If they find a potato, jump! They gobble it up. If the gobbler eats all the potatoes in 3 minutes, they win. But if even one potato's left, the gobbler faints from hunger and the potatoes win.
But potatoes don't have legs. Why would they run and hide?
She's got a point. The potatoes my mum makes just sit on a plate, totally still. Oh, that's not the point.
Oh, I get it. They must be magic roasted potatoes, blessed by a kind-hearted magician.
Oh, then I want to be the strongest magic roasted potato. Magic roasted potato? Sounds tasty. Then we'll all be roasted potatoes and Fina can be the gobbler. Is that okay, Fina?
Okay. Then eyes closed and counting starts. 1, 2, 3. Just a wobbly old plank. Oh, what a cute kitty. What's your name, little one? Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for the roasted potatoes. Focus, Fina, focus.
Huh? Something wrong, miss?
Oops, sorry. I thought you were a roasted potato.
Yes! The magic roasted potatoes win! All 3 of us made it! The gobbler's still got an empty tummy.
Right. I was too slow. The potatoes were just too clever.
It's okay, Fina. First time I played, I didn't find a single one either. Yeah, let's have another round. I bet you'll catch one this time.
All right. I'll do my best this time. This time, I'm definitely going to catch at least one roasted potato. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Rat. Didn't mean to crash your family gathering. Oh, it's you again, little kitty. Still no sign of any roasted potatoes. Maybe this game's just too hard for me. But in stories, heroes never give up. No matter how tough it gets, they always keep going, with help from their friends. That's it! Friends! Maybe one of my magical friends can help. The great magician has the sharpest nose in the whole wide world. He'll sniff out those potatoes in no time. All I have to do is call him from the pages. Wow, I'm at the door of the great magician's house. Knock, knock. Great magician, are you home? No response. Looks like he went out. Let's go and look for him then. Oh, how come? There isn't a single flower in the garden. The road ahead is blocked. What should I do to ask the vines to make way? Great! Now I can keep going. Would the great magician be there? burning. Looks like the great magician left only moments ago. Whoa! The moment the fireflies scattered, it's like the stars had suddenly grown wings. Lovely blossoms have unfurled here, too. And look, round mushrooms. If you stepped on one, it'd send you springing sky high. There's no way ahead. Wow, lovely mushrooms. Are you here to help me? Thank you. This way, I can just jump to the other one. There's a treasure chest here too. Great magician, I finally found you. I need your help. Could you come with me to the real world? See a treasure chest here. Could it be the great magician's secret hoard? That way? Got it. Let's go and find those roasted potatoes.
Wow! You found me! You're so good at this.
That's Fina's secret magic at work.
Don't forget the rule. You've got to say, chomp!
Chomp!
Ah! I've been gobbled up!
Chomp!
Oh, now I'm mashed potatoes. You actually found me! But this was my super secret fortress! No greedy gobblers ever caught me here! I can't believe it! Jump! Ah! I've been gobbled up! gobbled every roasted potato. And on just your second try. You're the most awesome greedy gobbler ever. Let's do one more round.
Oh, it's getting late. I have to go home or my mum will be mad. Fina, will you come play with us again? We've got loads more games besides Greedy Gobbler.
I'd love to. Just call me whenever you need an extra player.
You're back, Fina. So, how was your adventure today?
I made 3 new friends, and they're smart. We played a game called Greedy Gobbler. It was kind of tricky at first, but then I summoned the Great Magician and...
Wow. Sounds like you did brilliantly. At this rate, you'll outshine the Great Magician himself. Though seriously, did the Great Magician have to be a dog?
Dogs have floppy ears and the best noses. They're perfect.
All right, all right. As long as it makes you happy.
Day 2 of Fina's grand adventure. Today, I'm gonna explore a whole new kingdom.
Wow, this wrapping paper's so clean and sturdy. Huh. Now I can make Frida and the others a brand new game board.
Hello there, Princess of Magic Fingers.
Huh? Fina? What are you doing out and about?
I'm on a grand adventure. On a bright and breezy morning, the little nightingale arrived at the legendary kingdom of rubbish. She tapped the gate with her beak. Knock, knock. Is anyone home?
Ooh, it's the little nightingale. Welcome. And with a mighty creak, the gates of the rubbish kingdom swung open.
And there stood the Princess of Magic Fingers, a noble ruler said to turn the dullest scraps into dazzling treasure.
Fina, sorry to cut in, but could we pick a different title for my character? Princess is a bit embarrassing.
Then what title would you prefer, Miss Margie?
I'd like to be the Reticent Detective.
All right then. And so, the little nightingale met the keen-eyed, ever-wise, reticent detective. Good day, detective. I'd love to be your friend. May I join on your quest?
But of course, said the reticent detective, tapping the pot helmet on her head. From this day forward, you shall be my little sidekick.
Little sidekick? Is that my new character?
It's your official title. Every great detective needs a brilliant sidekick.
Okay. So what does a little sidekick actually do?
Truth is, I'm on a case. A big one. A gang of no-good, child-snatching bandits is back in town, and they're planning something awful, right here in Ice Lake. But no one else has noticed. Look, I found this scrap in Big Bin number 3. See this mark? It's exactly like the one from the crime scene a year ago. But the Security Bureau didn't think it counts as evidence. So now it's up to me, the reticent detective, to track them down, stop their wicked plot, and keep the children of Ice Lake safe. Little sidekick, let's solve the case together. I've already checked bins number 1 through to 5. I'm heading to bin number 6 next, which means bin number 7 is your mission.
Yes, ma'am. Little sidekick Fina on the case. It's all rubbish. I can't give up now. I'm the brave little sidekick of the great reticent detective, and I've got a mission to finish. Let's see. Here's a scrap of paper. Maybe there's a clue. All you need is the right opportunity, and you could be the next big shot. Huh? What's this? Anyway, I don't think big shots go around stealing children. And this one says, every citizen of Ice Lake is familiar with the meteoric rise and sudden downfall of the Glenville family. Huh? No mention of Mum or me. What does hidden history mean anyway? Doesn't seem related to the case. I'll just pretend I didn't see that.
You're back, little sidekick. Look, I found a local paper with a mark on it. It's an ad for a theatre show. Maybe the bandits are targeting the theatre.
Sorry, I didn't find anything at all.
Don't worry, little sidekick. Every great detective must endure the long, dark night before the dawn of truth.
Like when a magician has to blow up 100 sparkly files before finally making the perfect potion.
Exactly! Brilliant analogy. You're a natural. Now then, I'll go check bin number 8. You take big bin number 9.
Yes, ma'am. Just more old newspaper scraps. Where could the clue be hiding? Oh, I know! Time to call in another magical friend. Now, who should I invite this time? Right! This is a job for the smart and wonderful Mr. Unicorn. What a huge garden! Wow, a labyrinthine garden. Where could Mr. Unicorn be hiding? Mr. Unicorn once hid in a narrow cave with his family to avoid some beasts. Later, they picked up their weapons, braved on, and fought against the beasts. But just when they finally drove away the Filthoids and broke through their ring, they encountered an even more powerful enemy. They fought desperately with all their might, but were forced apart in the end. May Mr. Unicorn find his beloved family soon. After arriving in the realm of ice, Mr. Unicorn met some new friends and embarked on one exciting adventure Oh! The ring in the pool has lit up halfway. Looks like I've solved half the puzzle already. There you are, Mr. Unicorn. Huh? You want to give me something? This is a new pigment. Wow. Thank you so much. It's very helpful. Now I've got a new pigment. Let me change its color. Ha! I did it! Now I can head to the other side and explore. Oh, building blocks! Mr. Unicorn and I once stacked up some building blocks called spent casings. use a different pigment and try again. There's a treasure chest here too. Could it be the reward Mr. Unicorn received for completing a commission? Wow, stars! I really want to stargaze with Mr. Unicorn again. Let's use a different pigment and try again. Another treasure chest! Is this a surprise for me, Mr. Unicorn? The story that I'm writing with Mr. Unicorn will surely stretch on and on, and I truly wish it would never end. The other half of the ring has also been lit up. Let's get back to the pool and see if anything magical happens. Oh, wise Mr. Unicorn, will you help me find the hidden clue? Huh? What's this? A torn-up picture? Let's piece it together. Oh! That's the same mark the reticent detective showed me. You really did help me find a clue. You're amazing, Mr. Unicorn. Thank you so much. But what is this picture? And why is there a yellow triangle right here? I should bring this to the reticent detective.
Little sidekick, did you find anything?
I found this picture. It has a strange mark on it.
Let me see. Aha! It's a map! Yes! That mark matches perfectly. The paper, the ink, even the handwriting. All just like the note I found earlier. And look, this line here shows a path. And it leads to this spot. Wait a second. Could this be their hideout? No wonder no one's caught them. They've been hiding outside the city all along. Well, well, you sneaky bastards. Your child snatching days are over. I'm taking this straight to the Security Bureau. They'll nab the whole lot of you.
So, was the little sidekick helpful to the reticent detective?
Of course. You were a huge help. You're the best little sidekick in all of Ice Lake.
Actually, I had a little helper too. It was all thanks to Mr. Unicorn that I found the clue.
Wow. I didn't know you could pull off tricks like that. Honestly, your talents are wasted on being just a sidekick. Tell you what, from now on, you're the Fairy Tale Detective.
Fairy Tale Detective? Is that my new title?
I love it! Then, fairy tale detective, my awesome friend, until our next case. I've got to file this before the Security Bureau closes.
Okay, good luck!